everybody doing? Good. So my name is Sukrutha, or Suki, and I've known both Kasturi and Chetan for just over 12 years now, which I thought was really high until Venkata beat me with 15 years. So I'm supposed to represent the bride side, though, so let's start with Kasturi first. I don't know if she knows this, but when I first met Kasturi, I was super intimidated by her. I was new at school, and I had heard about a group of girls called the Six Pack, who were hosting Bollywood dance tryouts. So I went to these tryouts super nervous and expecting a scene out of Mean Girls, but I ended up meeting some of my best friends that day, including Kasturi and some of those people at those tables right there. After everyone had left, I remember Kasturi sitting with me on the sidewalk as we waited for our rides, and we hit it off instantly. She was so incredibly caring and welcoming, and I'm sure anyone who has ever had the opportunity to talk to her knows how comfortable she makes everyone around her feels. So fast forward to 8 years later, when Kasturi and I and Venkata were all on the East Coast, about 2 hours away from each other. I was working out there while she was doing her med school rotations. We used to meet almost every weekend, and that's when I got to hear about so many of the interesting stories she had from her hospital, some of which I wish I didn't know. But what I saw was how passionate she can be for everything she gets involved in. Her passion for every aspect of her life, whether it's patients, her music, her beautiful family, it's always something I've always tried to emulate. Now, as for Chetan, he probably remembers me as the annoying new girl sitting in front of him in world history class trying to be his friend. We've come such a long way from there. He's been such a supportive friend who always lent an ear and gave advice when I've needed it the most. I'd never met anyone with as much enthusiasm as Kasturi until I got to know Chetan and realized how equally driven and passionate about everything he is too. So I've known both of them separately and together, and it's so clear to me that they belong together. Kasturi, dip. After years of countless sleepovers, movie nights, baking sessions, and long-distance phone calls, you've become the sister I never had. Hearing you talk about Chetan's amazing qualities and interests over the years has made me realize that you guys are truly made for each other. I see you support each other constantly and inspire each other to grow personally and professionally, and I can't wait for all the wonderful things that are ahead in your future. I wish you both a lifetime of love and happiness, and I'm so, so excited that my sister just married the love of her life. Congratulations.